I'd like to say happy Valentine's Day 2023. And this is a message for the females out there, just as well as the males. Change your words, you change your outcome. It's happy Valentine's Day. You got somebody special in your life. And if that happened to be a male, never look at it as a man. God gave enough man in you that you should never need one or even ask for a man. You have enough man that you need within you. But at the end of the day, you got to ask yourself, how do you want to be treated by your other half? Tough or gentle? And if it's gentle, then it's not a man. All men walk around trying to be strong and tough. That's what we grew up on being. That's what our father raised in us, to be strong and tough. A mother raises a gentleman. So if you got a sweetie in your life, you got somebody respectful in your life, you got a sweetheart, a gentleman, okay, somebody gentle, it's not a man. There's a difference between a man and a gentleman. You have to know that. You should never say the word man. You should never look for a man, ask for a man, or never even want a man. And if you ask a man to get the option to stand in front of God, what would he stand as, a man or a gentleman? A man is a tough creature and strong. There's no need for it to be strong in front of our Savior and our protector. But we need to be respectful. And out of our male, the only thing that's respectful out of the male is the gentleman, not a man, not even a woman. The things that we have done as a man and a woman, we wouldn't want to tell our mother or fathers or our priests or anybody else what we have gone through. Our true Father knows, God knows, Jesus knows. Them are our trials and tribulations. And some of them we keep them close to vest, close to our heart. We learn from them. But if I wanted to stand in front of my God, I would never stand in front of my God as a man. I know what I have done as a man. I would stand in front of him as a gentleman. I will kneel and bow to him. A man do not bow or kneel. He do not get on his knees. We are placed on earth first, declare a path and build a house. God sends a woman next to make the house into a home. On earth, we're a man and woman. And the only way man and women, we don't get along. We're not right for each other. God don't make nothing bad. We're just not right for each other. The only time we come together is as a lady and a gentleman. And that gentleman have to show the respect. And these are your human titles. Your celestial titles, what God and Jesus knows you as. What you are on the other side of heaven's gate is your celestial titles. As goddess and as an angel. All females are descending goddesses that come from heaven and walk out their manifestation as a female, girl, woman, lady, only to go through heaven's gate as a goddess. A descending angel walks out his manifestation as a male, boy, man, gentleman, when he becomes a creature of two, gentle men. A woman is a creature of two. A female is a creature of two. She's born as a creature of two. She's a female. The fee of a female is the fetus that comes from her flesh. The womb of a woman is the womb that fetus is going to reside in, and God's going to come to her. A female receives the rib of God, because God knows he will come to her one day, for 9 to 10 months, and grow a fetus. He'll take the seed of a man and the egg of a woman, and he'll bond it together with his essence of his spirit. That right there, and he'll place it inside a woman's womb for 9 to 10 months, and he'll grow it. As I state, never have a baby for a man. He will disappoint you. Never have a baby for yourself, because what you think is today won't be tomorrow. And the first person you're going to say is Lord. You won't tell your mom and dad, because they're going to tell you he's not a good man. And they're right. No man is good. No woman's good either. We're not right for each other. We're going through our trials and tribulation. We are trying to survive. And when a woman finds a man that she thinks he's worthy of her man, she no longer wants to be a woman. She wants to be a lady. She's going to turn the man over in him and become a lady, because a lady don't have no man in her. No woman wants to carry around the man that she has in her. She don't want to be responsible for that, but she wants somebody in her life that will take the responsibility of that. And that's not a man. A gentleman knows that. That's a gentleman. He will take that responsibility because he knows. But he has to put something before himself. Before his man, he has to put the gentleness before himself. Gentleman. I would never stand in front of my God as a man, but I would stand in front of my God as a gentleman. I would bow in front of my God as a gentleman. If God would not accept a man at heaven's gate, you should not accept a man at heaven's gate. And heaven on earth is between the legs of a goddess, the legs of a female, the legs of a woman. We get on our knees for that. Happy Valentine's Day. And make sure what you invite into your heaven is worthy of seeing God. And he's willing to be that gentleman in your life. Happy Valentine's Day. Change your words, you change your outcome. Anything that's gentle, sweet, nice, it's not a man. Stop lying to yourself. It's a gentleman. At the end of the day, you ask yourself, how do you want to be treated? Tough or gentle? Some of them say both. Well, a gentleman can treat you like both. We've been saying all our life, we want a lady in the street and a freak in the sheets. If God thought sex was bad, he would have never gave a woman 8 to 15,000 nerve endings in the size of a clitoris, the size of your pinky, that got a hood over it. What's bad is who you share it with. Don't share it with a man. You sharing heaven with a man, and he ain't going to respect heaven. Share it with the gentleman. You come from God's rib. That's what a goddess receives, the rib of God. An angel receives the blood of God. A goddess can bleed the blood of God, carry God's child, and live through a birth. Sound like she can walk on water. You have a blessed evening. Happy Valentine's Day.